So I'm not sleeping in the cubby house. It's freezing. You have a bed. I'll sleep in that.
Like,
I don't want to go to the cubby house.
It's a painting of a fire.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that so warm?
Oh, Mum lets me play my Super Nintendo out there. I was like, fuck off. We have an Xbox inside. Let's go inside. Why are we out here? Why? That in a treehouse, I disagree with.
Tequila! I don't want to be pulled up.
GMat.
Is there anything for dessert or something? Oh, Mario! Oh my God!
Whoa.
Hometown Spider-Man.
Yay. I need help with doing a push-up.
This is still going?
Yep. Two. I came.
I have come.
I came.
I cummed.
I made a cum in my pants.
I have done an ejaculate. I have sent the semen and sperm from my testicles through my vas deferens up the shaft of my cock and out my urethral opening.
Is that all medically accurate?
I believe so. I don't think that your knob hole's called the urethral opening, but it might be.
Do you know when? Because I don't know if it's the same for you, but when I was at school, it was like year 9 or year 10, you do health in one or the other.
Right.
But then when I got to year 9, I fast-tracked a class. And then because of that, and then when I got to year 10, I fast-tracked 2 classes. Something got complicated where I never ended up doing health.
Oh.
At all. Not in year 9, not year 10.
You never had sex ed?
Never. That's what I meant. Sorry, not health, sex ed. I never put I did health because year 7, 8 is health. You know,
Health at my school was sex ed.
Oh.
So like it was just a module within the health and human development.
Health became sex ed at my school. You started off as health, and then I think year 9 it switched over to sex ed.
I never had a sex ed class.
Yeah.
I went to a Catholic school. So there was no like penis and vagina. I never saw a condom.
You had RE instead of sex ed.
Yeah, we had an ethics class. Is it ethical?
Ethics?
You never had an ethics class?
No, of course not.
Didn't?
Nothing's ethical at a public school.
Okay.
What do you do in an ethics class?
You reason. Yeah. You like figure it out, like what, Mary, stole. Is that ethical? No. Or no, it's more like, especially at my school, it was like, if we take John chapter 4 verse 9, we see, and you're like, oh, fuck off. It was mostly, that was a year 12 ethics, but that was mostly like, let's just argue with our teacher, because our teacher was quite conservative, and
yeah, I can imagine.
Big surprise, I was a progressive young person, and so were most people in my class, and I was vocal, so we just argued.
What?
I get introduced at the show that I'm doing. We do this bit where at the start we do the thing, we pick the names out of the hat for the show, because we pick shows out of a hat to figure out. And then 3 people go off and get changed, and I just sit there going, right, and like all the kids are laughing. And then it's ladies and gentlemen, that's Aidan Jonathan. He's our loudest cast member. Fucking hate that shit.
It's a good bit.
It's not that funny. I'm not that loud.
So I had one thing I want to talk about for the start, but I think I want to save it till next week when Ben's here, because I think that'll be better.
Is Ben going to be here next week?
I assume so.
I thought he was going to be here this week.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. I don't know. We'll talk about it. Let's do the podcast, and then we'll get into some shit.
Woo, GMat. Yay.
Hello, everybody. Oh, hold on. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 197 of the GMat podcast.
Emotional damage.
Today's episode of the GMat podcast is brought to you by our merch, which is available at teespring.com/stores/therealgmat. Go get yourself some merch. There's that thing behind Aidan, which is on a jumper. That intro is brought to you by me. Submit your intros. Send them to contact@therealgmat.tv or put them in the Discord or send them to me on Facebook, and they will be played on the podcast. And if you'd like to support us, there we go. Oh, a little bit less. You got to go down to like when it just turns on. Head over to patreon.com/the GMat podcast. Pledge any amount, get access to extra stuff, and stop the music. Oh, that's perfection, Aidan. That's right there. Don't change anything. That looks great.
can't reach the mic if I don't change anything.
Okay, put it down and lean forward.
Great.
Great. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hi.
My name is Matt. I'm the host of the GMat podcast. I'm joined on my right by Ellie the dog.
Hello, the dog.
Great input. And I'm joined across the room by Aidan Jonathan,
Woof.
the loudest member of the GMat podcast. So it's been a weird 3 weeks now to be, because we had genuinely when you two couldn't make that same day.
Mm-hmm.
But that week we recorded 2 in the same week.
Yes.
Did you first, then did Ben, and then did that bit where we
Correct.
took audio and switched around. And then the next week,
We both couldn't make it.
Couldn't do it again.
I could make it.
so we did one with Ben, and then this week it was like, all right, we'll do one with Ben this week, and then next week we'll prioritize Aidan's time slot.
Uh-huh.
And then Ben, if you can make it, come along. And I said to him last night, hey, no pressure. Pressure's off. 2022, pressure's off.
I've always said that.
But we're doing it tomorrow, 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Be super sweet if you could be there. And
He isn't here.
he didn't
or
say
didn't say
anything.
anything.
He's just not here.
Like, and I specifically said, we doing the podcast tomorrow in our little podcast chat so that he would see it.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't for me because I knew that was happening.
But that's
And you said, yes, 4 o'clock, Ben, if you can be there, no pressure.
we had a band rehearsal last night, and I said it to him at the start of the band rehearsal. I was like, hey, here's what's going on.
Yeah.
And also, and Beck's not here as well because same deal. Beck's busy today, which is why the cameras are going to look a lot more shit
A lot more stagnant.
because I don't know what I'm doing, and that's Beck's expertise. So apologies for that, everybody. But Beck and Ben should be back next week. Fingers crossed if we can make it work.
I like you, but like, gee whiz, you're hard to talk to.
I actually like these. We've done a few of these ones.
Just the two of us.
Where when it's just like a bit, it's calm. We just talk about some shit.
It is really calm.
Yeah.
It becomes a real conversation.
Soothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know where he is. He just didn't say anything.
I'm genuinely expecting him to just rock up halfway through.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So
sorry. Oh, you said 4 o'clock? What? You started without me?
said it to his face. Then you said the message, which was like 2 hours after the band rehearsal.
Yeah, it was like at 9 o'clock last night.
Yeah. So I thought, but I didn't also be like, hey, you coming along? We're trying to do a more, and as we go to like episode 200 and beyond, we're doing a more 2022 pressures off sort of thing. Mm-hmm. We all want to keep doing the podcast. We love doing the podcast, but it might be more of a round robin. Sometimes Aidan's here, sometimes Aidan's not. Sometimes Ben's here, sometimes Ben's not.
It's a very busy time of the year.
Yeah.
Also, Easter and all sorts of things. So, it might calm down.
Yeah, and we want it to be more of a relax. We're going to start bringing in other people as well. When if Aidan can't do this week, we'll reach out and say, "Hey, you want to come join the podcast?" Mm-hmm. At the central core of it, it's the 3 cunts on the picture behind Aidan. But we're going episode 200 and beyond is like 2022.
Pressure's off.
Pressure's off, baby.
I have said that since 2022. Really, since minute 1 of 2022, pressure's off.
Yeah.
It's a great way to look at things.
So I don't know what we're doing for 200. I had some thoughts.
Didn't you say we were doing a naked podcast?
Do we want to do?
Yeah, but I think we should only have it genital facing.
You know what happened the other day? So, I've started sleeping naked.
Oh yeah, welcome to the club.
I used to get worried about lint going up my penis.
What
Inside.
are you talking about?
Like I don't know. It was having my penis open or a bug crawling inside my penis.
Open? Why is it open?
What do you mean? Oh, because it doesn't
It's no less open than if you have underpants on.
Except if I have underpants on, it's wearing a mask. You know what I mean?
But then you've got like the cracks.
I know, I understand that, but I feel like it's harder for an insect to crawl into my underpants than just to go straight for my penis.
You're right.
So I like to. Also, I never know how to lay. When I've got underpants on and I'm laying on my stomach, it just seems to go where it goes. But if it's free balling, it's going to go that way, and I have to do this thing where I kind of go back. Like if I'm laying on my tummy, I go back a little bit and then I dive forward. So my penis goes like this and it's facing backwards.
So you're like, if I was standing behind you, I'd see a frog.
Yeah. I don't want it. I don't want it laying against my stomach.
No, that's absurd.
I want it pointing at the back.
Okay.
So just all these new things I've had to start getting used to with sleeping naked.
Why don't you just lie on your back with confidence and pride?
Well, I do, but sometimes I like to lie on my tummy. I'm a roller.
Do you roll on your tummy? Do you really sleep on your tummy?
I sleep on my tummy. I can sleep on my side. I sleep on my back. I'm interchangeable.
I'm like a zombie.
Always on the back.
Always on my back with my knees up.
So that's a lead into the story. So I've started sleeping naked, but I also have that thing where I can't shower. I can't. If I don't shower an hour before bed, I'll need to shower before bed.
Sure.
So within that hour, it's a window where I feel clean enough to go to sleep. Let me just make sure, see if that was Ben. No. So I'll have a shower. I'll usually now save my shower for bed. So I have a shower, I get squeaky clean, dive straight into the sheets. Don't have to put clothes on. You know, instead of showering at 6 o'clock, putting pajamas on and come back like blah, 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 you know.
Yeah.
So I finish up, shower, dry myself. I've got a towel wrapped around my waist. And Beck comes out because she's going to take the bins out. She goes, there's a massive fucking huntsman on the back gate. There's a gate between our back door and the bins. And she's like, can you deal with it? Can you kill it? Because I want to,
Did you kill it?
I had to. It's huge.
You didn't just shoo it off?
Fuck no.
How big was it?
It was the biggest huntsman I've seen in a while. It was fucking huge.
That's pretty big.
Yeah. And I don't think animals get more worth their life the bigger they get. You know what I mean? For insects, if I'm going to kill a spider
an
this
insect.
big.
An animal's a different to an insect.
Yeah. If I kill a spider this big, I'm not going to feel worse because I kill a spider this big.
Do you think that? Because what my reasoning is it's outside.
Yeah, but it's in our way.
Yeah, come on.
It shouldn't fucking be there.
God damn it. I'm always scared that like mama, a huntsman, will come back and be like, Roger.
Well, I think it was the mama because it was huge.
Was it thick?
Yeah, it was a big fella. I'll tell you more. So, but when I killed it, I got a boot and I felt everything.
Oh,
by the way.
God.
Felt it.
You felt its despair and loneliness. And,
I felt everything.
And the longing for its long lost partner.
I made it so quick. But I just felt it beneath.
How quick?
Like that. I put my hand in a boot. By the way, my hand's like that because my hand went in the boot and I just went flat.
How quick?
Boom. I just killed it like that. But there's boot and
with the heel?
No, I think I just used the front.
You didn't go with the heel?
Well, because then I'd have to use my palm. I wanted accuracy, so it was fingers with the shoe. My hand's in the shoe. There's like that much thick of boot, and I still felt everything.
Oh, God.
Anyways, so I got out of the shower and got this information. So I
Yeah.
did it in my towel. So I'm wearing a towel.
You're worried about bugs getting to your cock and you're going to kill bugs with your cock out.
I just didn't want to. I really couldn't be bothered putting clothes on to go and do it. So I did that. I put on some Ugg boots, and I was wearing.
That is a look.
And so I'm just outside that gate, and Bruce is out in his area having a smoke, and he's like, "What's up, boy?" And I was like, there's a spider I got to kill." And I'm like, "I just got out of the shower. I'm in a fucking towel." And he's like, and well, I'm making noises like I'm going, I don't want to do it. So he's looking through the fence to do it with me, and I'm like, I got to do it, and I got to do it right.
Yeah.
And I go like that. And I kind of felt it squirm, so I was trying to make sure it didn't escape. So I like pushed and I got it. And because I'm doing this, my towel just drops to the floor. and then Bruce is just staring. And I couldn't take it off. I couldn't pick up the towel. No. And I'm just standing there naked. And Bruce is laughing.
Naked in Ugg boots.
Yeah.
That's so fucked.
Yeah, he saw all my cock and balls. And
that's not the first time he's seen all your cock and balls.
No, it was all laughing. We were both fucking pissing ourselves because I'm naked in the rain, by the way. It was raining.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm in this thing. I've killed this huntsman with my fucking... huntsman. What a name.
That fucking thing.
Huntsman.
So you hit it and it squirmed? So it can't have been that quick.
No, yeah, I definitely didn't.
I'm Team Huntsman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, no.
If you're listening, Huntsmans, and we know you are, I'm on your side.
Yeah. I did it enough that I hadn't quite killed it, and I had to give it that extra push.
It was like...
Because remember, it's at the top of the... It's at the top of the gate.
Really?
It's on the top of the gate, and then there's those steps that go down to the gate. So I didn't want to get too close that it saw me and it moved because I don't know how they fucking work. So I had to kind of walk down the steps.
It was watching you the whole time.
Exactly. So I took I couldn't look at my feet because I had to keep my eyes on the spider. So it was like down 2 steps, crunch, like that. And
it was like 1, 2, bang.
It was a choreographed bit because if I got to the bottom of the step and it moved, I would have fucking freaked the fuck out.
So I wonder where it was living.
I think because it was raining, it's just come out from wherever it is to try and...
But that's it. But where was wherever it is? Because if you just slammed open the gate, which you could have, because it was up the top, if you just went bang and kicked the gate open, it would have just run away.
Yeah, but I don't know where it was going to run.
Well, that's exactly my point.
And we keep
where was it?
They keep that back door open now with the flywire curtain thing. So I just wanted to have it gone so it wouldn't come inside. Fucking yucky. We don't keep it open during the night time as well. We take her out for pippies in the night. And also, it has to get onto the ground and crawl inside from the ground. And people don't realize that spiders just don't really do that. Spiders aren't ground animals. They stay on walls, they move around.
Very rarely on the floor, but they can do it.
I know, but like it's not going to go, oh, there's a gap down there and go for it. It's just going to fuck around on the I would see it on that fly-away curtain before it fucking got inside.
Oh my God in heaven.
And if it was there, because it's a curtain, I could just go bang and it would fly off. Yeah.
I hate spiders so much. I hate them so much. I hate them so much.
You don't want to kill them.
I don't want to kill them.
No.
And I don't know why I don't want to kill them, because I feel like I should just kill them. You know what I mean?
I would never.
Whether, like it's a spider, fuck you.
If you don't want to kill it, I'm 100% behind you. I'm just going to kill it.
Yeah, yeah.
If people are like, I like to put in that thingy, but it's, I'm like, good on you. Do what you got to do. But if you've entered my property, I could shoot a human who enters my property. You know what I mean?
You can't do that.
Can I?
No.
Why?
Because that would be murder.
Yeah, but if I had a gun license and somebody broke into my house,
yeah, you can't do that.
I'm sure you can kill a person.
A thief can sue you for tripping in your house and hurting itself.
Can't sue me if you did, can't.
Well, you would be in prison for murder.
Yeah.
Or manslaughter. Which sounds worse than murder.
I always thought that. It wasn't until I was in like year 8 that I was like, what is manslaughter? Is that like when you kill a bunch of people?
Accidental murder.
So strange.
Yeah. But I coming back to the spider thing, I'm too frightened to put them in a Tupperware.
Yeah, no way.
You know what I mean? Because what if it does that sort of, and it's like I'm trying to like, I just have this very fucked up memory of me. I went to my primary school best friend's house. His name was Michael, and I'm sitting in Michael in their rumpus room playing, and Michael had an older brother, Simon. Simon was a fucking weirdo. They were all weirdos, but Simon used to go into their backyard, and their backyard was one of those ones that has just never been tended to ever. The grass is this high. There's a cubby house, but the cubby house is essentially owned and run by a family of spiders. And Simon knew that we didn't like spiders, and he went out with this big Tupperware, and he came back with a huge spider. Oh my God, my own hair scared me there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this scared me so much. This huge spider, like probably this big, right? And it was running around in the container.
Yeah.
And I can see it in my brain, this spider running around in a container. So therefore, I guess they all have to die. If there's a spider in my house, how do you kill it? In your house. If it's in here right now, what are you doing?
They get a boot and squish it.
You're a boot guy.
Unless if it's a little spider and it's up on the roof and it's too, I don't want to like get up there and have to teeter.
If it's a little spider,
spray it
I
with
think
some
I
Raid.
can handle the
I'm not talking
tiny
about
one.
this. I'm talking like a little spider like that. I'm going to take care
I'm
of.
getting the vacuum.
Yeah, but they don't worry about it crawling out of the vacuum. Do you reckon they're smart enough to do that?
I don't think so. There's no air.
So you've just got a
They would
vacuum
die.
full of...
No, that's an empty it straight away situation.
My advice to all people, like new parents and stuff, is just don't get your kid a cubby house. Because every cubby house just turns into... It's an outside thing that barely has a door. And if you're not in there constantly, it's just going to build spider webs and it's going to be a spider's
It's
hold.
horrifying. They're always horrifying. And they're also boring as fuck. What are you doing in a cubby house? This cubby house was like, oh, we have a bunk bed. So I'm not sleeping in the cubby house. It's freezing. You have a bed. I'll sleep in that.
Like,
I don't want to go to the cubby house.
It's a painting of a fire.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that so warm?
Oh, mum lets me play my Super Nintendo out there. I was like, fuck off. We have an Xbox inside. Let's go inside. Why are we out here? Why? That and a treehouse, I disagree with.
Pasha, I like a treehouse.
What's the difference?
I like a place to, like, I don't know, because I never had a treehouse, so it was someone else's treehouse.
Oh, you had a cubby house.
A treehouse is a social setting. A cubby house is an individual play.
You think so?
I feel that way, and I've always felt that way.
Really?
Nope. I just thought about it just now.
A treehouse is, in my mind, just a less accessible cubby house.
Yeah, but that's good. Adults, no adults.
How the fuck do you get into a treehouse? I don't think I've ever been in a treehouse.
I had a friend who had a treehouse, and the treehouse wasn't on their property, so everyone met at the treehouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was cool.
Was it like a tree house, like a house in the tree,
Yeah,
or
the
was it just
dad-
like a platform?
No, the dad built it. It was, it had a platform. It was somewhere between like a basic one, and then remember in that movie where Robin Williams becomes a big kid?
Robin Williams?
Robin Williams is a kid who has a disease that makes him grow real fast.
Are you talking about the Bicentennial Man?
Nah.
Are you talking about Mrs. Doubtfire?
I think the name, it's like Jack.
Aladdin?
Jack or something.
I've never heard of this film.
It's a great film.
Really?
So Robin Williams
Right.
has a disease where he grows rapidly.
The Curious Case of Robin Williams.
So by the time he's 10 years old, he looks 40.
Oh, no.
Perfect plot for
'Cause
Robin
Robin
Williams
Williams, he's a
playing a
40-year-old,
10-year-old.
he's a 10-year-old, yeah.
So he's got the mind of a 10-year-old and he looks
Yeah.
like Robin Williams. Great movie. Heartfelt.
And he has a treehouse.
Yeah. And they have a treehouse. He goes, he makes friends because they keep him out of school because he looks like a fucking old man.
Yeah.
It's a great, it's a great movie. It's like a classic
Really?
90s comedy drama. It's so
called
nice.
Jack?
I think it's called Jack.
Is it called Robin Williams is a 40-year-old, 10-year-old?
No, pretty sure it's called Jack.
Okay, Jack.
Yeah.
What's the tagline?
I'll look it up right now.
Robin Williams
I guess
is...
I am the look up lady as well.
Robin Williams. I mean, Ellie, are you even doing anything?
She's fucking just sleeping.
In
like a
my chair.
Lazy bitch. It
like-
is. It's Jack.
It's called Jack.
Robin Williams Jack.
Here it is.
He's a healthy 10-year-old who's growing 4 times faster than normal. Now he's about to take off on the biggest adventure of his life, 5th grade.
That's a shocking tagline. It's so long.
I love it. Jack. It's the best. It's the best.
I love that Robin Williams was also a video gamer.
Is he? Oh yeah, because
Well, he's not anymore, but he was. His daughter's name is of course Kingdom Hearts 2. No, his daughter's name is Zelda.
Yeah.
Zelda Williams.
That's very funny. Kingdom Hearts 2.
Thanks, man.
I'm sorry, I was looking at the cast.
No, it was a good joke that I think was underrepresented in the laughs department.
Jennifer
Lawrence.
Who's the
Houston.
the singer, J-Lo.
Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez plays his mother.
J-Lo plays Robin Williams because he must have aged out of her.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Aged out of her. And then
Who plays everyone else? Kids.
the kids is like the kid is there's a guy, an actor with a weird face. He might have some sort of like
Hugh Jackman.
no. He's got like
Jake Gyllenhaal.
degenerative, some sort of
Jamie
disorder,
Foxx.
or he just looks weird.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Todd Bosley, this guy.
I've never seen that guy in the movie.
He's been in some things.
He looks kind of like the guy from Honey I Shrunk the Kids / Ray Moranis. He looks like a little bit like Rick Moranis, not Ray Moranis. I'm thinking of Ray Romano.
Yeah,
but Rick Moranis.
I don't know.
Rick Moranis.
No.
You seen Honey I Shrunk the Kids?
What?
Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh yes.
Rick Moranis.
Yes.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Looks like him.
Looks just like Rick Moranis.
So it's him as a kid. I think Bill Cosby plays the teacher. Yeah. Not the not as nice to watch now.
Not the chaperone.
But I mean, at the very least,
Hit it.
I was gonna do a bit where he's not a real child. He's a grown man
At
playing
least.
a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
That wasn't his thing, was it?
No,
it
he
was
liked
just
to drug and have sex with women while they were asleep.
not children, women, just anyone.
No, just not children, women, just any women.
Okay, cool. Yep. All right. So yeah. Although I do remember being like liking that character in the thing. It's just unfortunate. Now that you'll go to watch it, you'll be like, it's fucking Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby. And he's like the driving force of the like connecting the old man with the kids, and it gives him someone to talk to and like that sort of thing. So it might not be as easy to watch now. But just pretend it's someone else, when you watch it, just pretend it's not Bill Cosby. Just be like, this nice man. It's a pleasant character. Yeah. What's his name? Kill Brosby. Who cares?
His name's Kill Brosby. Brosby.
So what else is going on?
So I recently discovered something.
Mhm.
Oh, look at Ellie.
She's been fucking cute.
I recently discovered something.
Yeah.
I'm making a lot more noises when I move recently.
Is that what you discovered?
No, that's just a side note of me trying to get my phone just now.
Can you turn those lights? It's a travesty. Not that one. The lights on the wall. Remember that thing?
Oh, of course.
Click
1,
them
2,
twice.
3.
Oh,
You want blue or green?
Leave that on blue and go the bottom and the top green. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Yeah. Fucking, it was a travesty today. We were sitting around waiting for Ben.
We did nothing.
2022. Pressure's off. I just sort of chilled out.
2022 pressure's off. I've been making more noises when I move.
Yeah.
And I think I should stop.
What are you?
I'll give you an example.
Are you getting?
Well, you just had an example.
Are you getting fat?
I'm actually
Getting thinner? Okay.
I think so.
I know.
I think I'm actually plateaued.
Okay, yeah.
But
I was very happy the other day because I've been working out, but I've been eating like dog shit.
right.
So last time I weighed myself was in January, because I have the app thing, and I weighed myself again, and I didn't gain. I lost like 200 grams or some shit,
Sure.
but I was very happy about that because
Yeah.
it's just been a fucking whirlwind of eating like dog shit.
Really?
So I was really happy I didn't gain weight.
I find now when I eat like shit, because I don't do it very often anymore, if I eat like shit, I can really feel it. Not in my weight, because I think I know that this is what happens when I eat like shit for a number of years. See what I mean? Like this is where I go.
I didn't see nothing.
No, but you know what I mean is that you knew me when I was thin, and then I ate like shit for 5 years. I was thin in high school and university. Was I not?
Well, I mean, you weren't. Nothing's changed in my mind.
Yeah, look at a picture.
Yeah, it's the
It's like nothing's changed about you in my mind either, but I looked at a picture the other day and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, you've done so well. You've done so well. So I've been making a lot of noises when I move, and just that was a good example. I was trying to, and I went, for no reason. I could just do this.
But you got to let it out, you know?
Yeah, it's like the torch.
2022, pressure's off.
Okay.
Let it out.
Especially because at the show that I'm doing at the moment, the stage is raised, and afterwards we have to pack up pretty quickly because there's a show after us. And to get off, you just have to step down, but it's a pretty big step for a step. Otherwise, you jump. So if I step, it's like kind of like my one foot's up here and my other foot's on the floor. I'm like, ugh!
Yeah.
And I make that noise, and I shouldn't because everyone looks at me.
I've done the thing where sometimes if something like that, and I go, oh, I felt that on my knees. I'm like, got to stop that shit. That's the thing that started getting me to working out, you know,
Because
swimming
you genuinely
every day.
felt it in your knees.
Yeah, I like felt pain in my knees, and I was like, all right. And when I work out, I don't feel pain in my knees.
Yeah, good.
You know, keep the legs active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I recently discovered something.
Making noises?
No, it's got nothing to do with noises.
Oh, so we're back onto something else.
We're back onto where we are. Cosmopolitan
Yes.
magazine.
Okay.
And
not
others. No. Great drink, though. I make a good one.
drink. Okay. I never met it.
You know what you know what's in it?
No.
Vodka.
And then like a
Cranberry.
Huh?
A little bit of triple sec.
you're talking about magazines.
I'm talking about the concept of sex horoscopes.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of these things?
No.
Me either, until recently. And I just thought we could read ours, because we're both Gemini.
Okay.
I thought I could just read ours today
Okay.
and just see what it says, and maybe it applies. Maybe
How
it
does a
doesn't.
horoscope? A horoscope's different every day, right? You just check because of your birth sign,
Yeah,
or your birthday, or just your birth sign.
your sign.
So everybody Gemini has the same thing happening to them that day.
Geminis in general.
Fuck it. I tell you what, some people really
Yeah, I mean, let's preface this by saying I don't think this is true.
plan their lives around this shit.
You know the app CoStar?
Uh-huh.
I downloaded it because of a girl.
Uh-huh.
Right? A girl was like, we should do this because I was sleeping with her. And I was like, oh, yeah, anything you say. And the questions to sign up, it's like, when were you born? What day were you born? What time were you born? And now there are memes that I see every now and then of like guys texting their mum saying, hey, mum, what time was I born? and the response is, whoever she is, she's not worth it.
Yeah.
Right? But my mother didn't say that. She said, you were born at X day. I can't remember what time. Okay, so here's our thing. Gemini. Tonight's all about having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Friday's Libra moon is activating your chart's zone of romance, sex, and fun.
I don't know 6 of those words. Say that again. and
Friday's
I'll stop
Libra
you.
moon.
Hold on. I will stop you when I don't know what's happening.
Tonight's all about having fun.
Fine.
Friday's Libra.
Stop. What's Libra? Oh, I guess it's Libra moon.
Libra
so finish
moon.
the sentence.
Friday's Libra moon.
Stop. Don't know what that is.
Me either.
Libra moon.
Is activating your chart's
Stop. What are my charts?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Your chart's zone of romance, sex. You know that one?
Well, I guess I understand kind of a zone of romance.
And fun.
Yeah, it's like those words I understand. Keep going.
And Aries season's vibes.
Stop. Wait, no, I guess I understand that. But what's an Aries season?
Aries season's vibes are making you feel fired up and ready for action.
Aries season's vibes.
I don't know, but somebody has read this and gone out and said, "Well, my Libra moon and my Aries season is telling me that I have to go get fucked tonight." You know what I mean?
Yeah, they definitely have to get fucked.
If you're looking for if you're looking for a hookup, getting laid is a total breeze.
Uh-huh.
The thing is, once the moon enters
I haven't stopped you yet because I want to know where the moon enters.
the thing is, once the moon enters Scorpio on Saturday,
Stop.
there's so much of this shit.
Is this a thing where like things are happening at different times? Like even though we're not in like the Scorpio period, maybe the Scorpio's moon. Keep going.
Then it doesn't get clearer.
Fuck. I'm just gonna not stop you for a little
Okay,
while.
the thing is, once the moon enters Scorpio on Saturday, your life gets taken over by work. Damn.
On Saturday?
Well, we're into Scorpio season, I think. Use tonight as a last hurrah, because once Taurus season begins on Tuesday, your life slows way down. We're not in Scorpio season, we're in Taurus season. Although tonight's sort of a dud, once the moon enters Scorpio on Saturday night, you will pull a complete 180 and start feeling great. Oh no, that's Cancer. Sorry, I've been reading Cancer now. So that's it. Our life slows right down on Tuesday because of Taurus season.
Yeah, I hope I fucking die.
Now let's read my co-star, because I still have it, even though I haven't seen this girl in some time.
What's a co-star?
It's that app I was just talking
Oh,
about.
yeah.
Okay. This one gives you a shorter horoscope.
Is this the sex horoscope?
No, but it's a
Alright.
horoscope, and I think they do give you something about sex. So they give you pointers.
So is this just for you because of the
This
way
is
you...
specifically for me.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Aidan. It's Wednesday, April 20.
How do they know that?
Today at a glance, caring for yourself is not self-indulgence, it's self-preservation. I have power in routine and spirituality, pressure in self-trouble with thinking and creativity, social life, and sex and love. So I'm all pressure. What is this?
I have like an issue with people who prioritize self-care, self-love, all that sort of stuff. I don't think I've ever seen someone be like, you know what? I need to look after me, who isn't already doing that 365 days a fucking year.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Or isn't in a
Sometimes-
direct relation.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put myself first. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, you've been working at the soup kitchen every day, have you? Fuck off.
You know
Fuck
what
off.
Everybody else does. They just do that in their life. They don't need to
some
fucking
people are
talk about it.
workaholics,
Yeah, I get that,
but
but
those
like,
people probably aren't the ones that are telling you all the time.
exactly. They're going, you know what I'm putting forward? Business, boom, party, go, memes, profit, quarterly, synergy.
Synergy. That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
So you know how we know some fucking weird people.
Yeah.
We know a weird person, right? That, again, I thought was cool. It's not Briar.
I was like, yeah, you're not going to say their name. Fuck Briar.
We've said Briar.
Briar's getting so much weirder as well.
It's another person,
Okay.
right? And they are weird.
Mm-hmm.
And they posted something today that was like that annoying feeling when you find something that you think will work really well with your witchy stuff. I can't remember, like symbols or trinkets or something with your witchy trinkets, but you get it home and it doesn't fit. Damn, looks like my teeth will have to find another jar. And the picture is them trying to fit a tooth into this small jar that's got other teeth in it.
In her defense, Beck didn't really have a bigger jar than I genuinely can't. I cannot work out who you're talking about.
She lives in New York City. Her name is...
Wait, so she lives not in this country,
No.
and doesn't listen to the podcast?
I can't imagine she does.
What's the letter? What's the start with? This is so dumb for people who are just trying to enjoy
I'm
the
going
podcast.
to try and find it. Her name is...
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
But I want to show you, and I want to show you. That's why. That's all I want to do. I want to show you.
Yeah.
I want to show you, and I want to show you.
We gotta make it clear. I would never in a million years put her and Briar on the same
God,
platform.
no. And I'll be honest with you, she's not bad. I just thought it was very gross that she was just showing the world like old teeth that she collected. And they're not even hers.
She did that very interesting thing where, you know, she's accepting and forward thinking and she's worldly as well. She's been all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were doing that show with her, and she asked us what our sexualities were because she thought we were together.
Yes.
And I said something like, "No, unfortunately, I'm straight," or something like
Yeah.
that. And she went, "I don't really believe in straight, and like did that, and then I was like,
Huh?
what are you? And she's like, I'm bisexual. I'm like, I don't really believe, and I didn't
Yeah.
say that, but I said something like, well,
What are you talking about?
why is, but
How do you not believe in straight if you're bisexual?
Yeah,
Bisexual means two.
yeah.
And the most common form of bisexuality is I am a little bit gay and I'm a little bit straight.
I think she was trying to point out that she doesn't believe that people cannot be interested in all angles. And I'm like, imagine if I said that to you.
Exactly.
I said, I don't believe that you can't make a choice, or whatever offensive thing I could think of. You know, it was very strange. I was not offended because I'm straight.
Yeah, it's very hard to be offended.
You know, so, but it was. I remember that was the only time I've ever like raised an eyebrow at her. And now the teeth thing.
Although having said it's so very hard to be offended as a straight person. I think most people that are offended are straight.
Yeah. I mean,
I can't believe that this person's doing this.
Yeah.
It's like, shut up, Kathleen. Shut up.
I don't find it very hard to be offended, is what I meant to say.
Yes, I understand.
Yes.
I understand.
But it does help being straight.
Anyway, the point is that it was weird that there were just teeth in a jar.
Super fucking weird.
So weird. And
Yeah.
you're just putting that out. And like the comments, the responses on, because I think it was a post that they made. And the comments were like, it's a stop. She said, oh, I don't know. There was like a follow up. There was like, that was the video. And she was like wriggling the jars. And the caption said, when you find a witchy icon that doesn't work. And now, teeth, you'll find a home eventually. And then the next story was, maybe it's like her with the thing like this, and it's maybe the tooth will be a stopper for the jar. I'm not sure. I'll have to ponder.
Yeah.
Which is like, eh. And then the comments all on that was like, it's definitely a stopper. It's a sign. The witches have told you. The lords have spoken. I was like, what is this world? I've never interacted with the witchy world at all.
But Beck loves all that stuff.
Does she do it?
No, it's a surface level thing. Some people really get involved and believe in it, and some people just find it interesting. It's almost like a hobby.
I'm sure it's interesting,
Yeah.
but I don't want a jar of teeth in my home.
No, I don't. Beck doesn't do jars of teeth.
Like I was on TikTok, as I usually am, and somebody was thinking by, and this person was like, my mom did the weirdest thing. And I was like, okay, what's this? And she boiled a thing of water with a lid off because it rehydrates the air, which is something that people do. It doesn't rehydrate the air, but or maybe it does. I don't know. I haven't looked at the science, but that's what it is. And some people put like herbs and things in it to just give the house a smell. She's like, she has no idea that's called a boiling pot. My mother's doing witchy things and she doesn't even know. And I was like, what is going on? What's a boiling pot?
I'll bleep her name, but because this isn't obviously it's not my story to tell. But she put on her story the other day something super creepy, which is where
The one that I was talking about.
what was it?
Who was I talking about? Who are you talking about?
The one you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
The same girl.
Uh-huh.
Where she went to a coffee shop or somewhere where she was a member, or like had a member, like you have a card or
No,
whatever.
sure, like a
Yeah.
Starbucks card or something.
And she got served, and then she gets on the bus and goes home, and she gets a message on Instagram.
I saw it
from the barista being
I
like,
saw it.
"Hey, I'm the guy that just served you," and like trying to ask
Yeah.
her if and
He sent her, hey, I know this might be weird, but like you were just at the coffee shop and I was taken by your beauty or something.
yeah, something,
And like I was just wondering if you would go out with me.
yeah, and
Which is so gross.
and she
Tore
destroyed
him to shreds.
Yeah,
She's like, how'd you get my phone? How'd you get my thing? You don't have my phone number. And I didn't even say my full name. You just know my name is.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I just searched. And she's like, no, you didn't. You didn't just search because he was like, trust me, you're the first one that came up. She's like, no, I wasn't. You
went,
looked through my file in your fucking thing and sent me a text message. You are disgusting.
yeah.
It was like
She did a whole thing where it's
long
like,
message.
I don't know if you even understand this, how difficult it is to navigate the world as a woman, but to receive a message like this, I am scared, and
Yeah.
it makes me super uncomfortable. And now guess what? I can't go to that coffee shop anymore. Thanks a lot. It was fucking just
Mwah.
beautiful.
It was marvelous.
but awful for her.
Oh, God, awful.
It was cool to read
Thank
something.
God she's strong enough to have said that, but like, what the fuck?
Super creepy.
So
Anyway,
there was a guy, I shouldn't say that.
okay.
Never mind.
Anyway, that's her story that we've just told. But you guys don't know her name, so
You don't know her name, but that is a frightening story.
I'm gonna share. I was gonna say we'll save this to next week with Ben, but we could redo it next week with Ben and Beck here. They can hear it for the first time.
Sure thing.
So we're coming up with a boxing match.
What?
Because iDubbbz is doing a big boxing match event.
So we're doing a boxing match.
We're doing a big event. It's going to be $1 million event. I've got the full lineup of all the fighters here ready to go.
Okay.
So on the cards, we got the girl with two assholes fighting Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude. So it's
versus
the asshole bout.
The asshole bout. That'll start us off. That'll be an early.
I reckon Jean-Claude could just jump and butthole encompass her.
Yeah.
She would just be in there feeling his heartbeat in his spine.
But then she have two assholes in there, and two assholes can't be inside an asshole, or else the world implodes.
The world implodes. It creates a singularity.
So that's
So Jean-Claude versus two butthole Magoo.
Yep. You can stream all of this at bigfight.com.
E-Bombs World.
Yep. Next fight will be Shuggy versus Ellie. Big bout.
I think Shuggy wins that.
We're trying to match people, of similar weight classes. Shuggy will.
Shuggy was just fucking.
I'll put my money on Shuggy.
Yeah, sorry, Ellie. I love you, but you're not a fighter.
But you can't win a fight if you can't catch the person who's sprinted out of the fucking arena. Which will be Ellie out of there.
Nah, Ellie can't run.
Remember my great auntie who was pacing at the front of the house? The one with the friend on her shoulder?
Yes.
Yeah, her versus every corner of the house. 1v1. But remember, that's 1v2 because she has the imaginary friend on her shoulder.
That's true. My grandfather is a wily 98-year-old. So
every corner of the ring.
Every corner of the ring.
Why do they call it a ring? It's square. Just occurred to me. Should be circle, shouldn't it?
That's
what a fucking
unreal. I've never thought of that. I must look it up at once.
Sienna versus Graham, the motherfucker who. You weren't here for last week. This is for the first person show, trying to find a haunted house for us to shoot at.
Yeah.
And there's one guy is my dream spot to go to this place. And the guy there, Graham, I'm not even giving him a fake name. His name's Graham.
Sucks.
He's been a real fucking cunt.
Really?
Yeah, so we're not doing it there.
What's the place? Don't say it. We know his name's Graham.
Yeah.
The name Ring is a relic from when contests were fought in a roughly drawn circle on the ground.
Oh, welcome to the future, fighters.
That was in 1743.
Get in the square.
Let's get ready to square off. Hey, that's not bad. Is that where square off came from?
Maybe.
Makes sense.
That could be it, yeah.
Square off.
Beck versus a mug.
Beck versus taking sugar from one spot to another.
So I don't know who's going to win that one, but I think my money's on Beck.
I mean, I've seen Beck destroy mugs.
Yeah,
so
the mug will put up a good fight, but didn't have arms or consciousness, so
it's always hard to beat in a boxing match. You don't have arms to put the gloves on.
Exactly. Yeah, it'll just be but that might be hard because you put the mug inside the glove. She can't smash that, no matter how many times.
You don't think you can smash a mug inside a glove?
It's just soft in there. It's like a.
I don't think it's smash a mug.
All right. We should try that out.
Okay, I would just jump on it. I mean, it's boxing. You can't use your feet.
Yeah.
I mean, you can use your feet.
I feel like even if I jumped on a mug, I don't think it'd smash. I think I'd fall off it or something.
If you jumped on a mug, of course it'd smash.
No, I think it'd hurt my foot more than...
It would be smashed. Oh, no, but the mug can't be standing straight. You have to be on the side.
Yeah, even then, I feel like I would roll and I'd just slip or... I don't know.
You afraid of a mug?
Yeah. That's why Beck's fighting the mug, not me. Hometown Spider-Man versus Ronald McDonald from the McDonald's Cinematic Universe.
Oh, wow. I forgot about the McDonald's Cinematic Universe.
So we're creating this is like Tobey Maguire and Theo coming into the new, it's two
so
universes clashing.
Who fights Ronald McDonald?
Hometown Spider-Man.
Okay. That's going to be an interesting one. Clowns are notorious.
Now, we originally had UV Ben.
Yes.
That was on the cards. But I'm trying to spread out the fights a little bit.
Yeah, because when I was told, Beck said, hey, by the way, you're fighting Ben in a boxing match. And I was like, what is happening?
And then she made art for it, which I'll put up on the on the screen.
Yeah.
So I've gone with Aidan versus Toey Datsun as a strike back for all those intros.
100%. Toey Datson's going down.
And then Ben versus everybody who's ever wronged him.
That's a long list.
It's going to be a 2-day match.
Who are you fighting?
Well, that's the last one.
Oh, you're the main event.
It's the main event.
Okay.
It's GMat versus Stacky. Underwater.
Underwater?
Put your fucking swimming cap on.
Is it a race?
No, it's just coming to my home turf. We're just gonna,
your home turf is underwater?
Just gonna fight each other in the pool.
Do you think you could do damage to someone underwater? No. You don't think you could ever damage someone?
I could drown them.
Nah. That's not damage. That's death.
If I think I could hurt someone, like I could punch someone in the face underwater, but I don't think it would do much.
It wouldn't do much.
It'd hurt you a bit. If I got you in the nose, you'd still be like your eyes are watering and
That's
stuff like that.
well, I guess your eyes are watering anyway. That's my primary fear if I was getting attacked by a shark.
What?
I couldn't hurt it.
True. Yeah. They say punch a shark on the nose.
You're like punch a shark in the nose.
Yeah.
If I'm in its mouth, I'm going. I'm dead. That's the one animal I couldn't fight. A shark.
The one.
That's it.
Everyone else on the cards.
I reckon I couldn't fight anything in the water. A squid. Imagine this giant squid coming up. You could, but there's no. Where do you even start?
You could fight a cat in the water.
Well, yeah, but the cat goes crazy when you jump it in water.
You know what I mean? Like, there's things you could fight in the water. It doesn't have to be water
A
creatures.
water animal.
Okay, that's the only. You couldn't kill a water animal.
No, I could kill one if it was out of the water, but I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to fight it in its natural habitat.
So there's no water animal you think you could kill in water.
Maybe a prawn.
Yeah, prawn.
I could kill a prawn.
You could probably kill a
see
prawn.
those motherfuckers swim?
Yeah.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
I feel like I could kill a jellyfish if I went on the top.
Do
and
you
like
think?
just ripped its brain
Oh,
apart. I don't know if that's
my
how it works.
God, I mean, they're 98% water, no brain, no mouth, no anus.
Yeah, what's that thing? It's 97% water. It was because I think the joke is just add 3% and make it fucking water because they're so useless and shitty.
Jellyfish are cool. I would have jellyfish in a tank.
Oh, that's a fucking super villain. That's a 007 villain.
You
move.
think so?
Yeah.
Not a big jellyfish. Tiny ones.
Yuck.
Like blue bottle jellyfish. No, a blue bottle? That's a dolphin. No, it's not. It's a jellyfish.
Blue bottle dolphin. Blue bottle jellyfish.
Box jellyfish is what I'm thinking of. That's the one that Will Smith kills himself with when in The Pursuit of Happiness. Spoilers.
It's not the pursuit of happiness. It's
Not
7.
it's
Not 7.
Pounds. 7 pounds.
Pounds. That's the one. 7 pounds.
Is it called 7 pounds?
It's something like that. Yeah, because I think the human heart weighs 7 pounds.
And he's giving 7. No, isn't it saying you're giving you 7 pounds of flesh or something?
I can't remember.
And he like goes through his life and he's all sad, and then he kills himself and donates all of his stuff.
Yeah.
And he just gets it, and he carries the jellyfish everywhere.
Yeah.
That's a weird movie.
I remember
That was when Will Smith did 2 sad movies back to back.
they were pretty far apart, weren't they?
Pursuit of Happiness and
I thought they were.
7 pounds of Will Smith flesh. I'll have to look it up.
I remember someone saying something like there was a doctor reviewing it being like, yeah, that wouldn't be an effective way to donate your organs after death because for something, I can't remember what it was.
It's called 7 pounds.
Uh-huh.
It's got a 27% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
I remember really liking it when I was a kid.
Me too.
And I wasn't even a kid. I was like 16.
Yeah, it came out in 2008. So, yeah, I remember liking it a lot. It's 7 pounds because he accidentally kills 7 people. And he's giving you a pound of flesh, is the saying.
Okay.
So he accidentally kills some people and then he makes it up to 7 other people, but doesn't give a fuck about the people he killed. And then The Pursuit of Happiness is 2006. It's back to back.
Okay.
Pursuit of Happiness is before it.
They probably went, hey, you were so good in that movie. Let's get you on this one
67% of that
for The Pursuit of Happiness.
was The Pursuit of
It's
Happiness.
so disappointing because I was like, I'd watch that if I want to feel like crap.
7 pounds.
Yeah.
7 pounds is I remember it being decent.
There's a piano song at the end that I really, really like.
The piano sings.
No, a song. Like when he's in his life, there's a piano song,
Sonata.
song, score,
Piece.
something, a piano piece,
A piece of piano.
which is this holding a sustained like low end whatever piano thing,
Yeah.
and there's just ringing this. It's like this one note that rings, and then a off note after it, a note that sounds fucking awful.
Right.
And it's just nice. I just remember being like, that's a interesting, because I was like,
It's a way to overlay.
nice, nah. And I was like, ooh. And it just made me feel things.
While he was dying.
Yeah.
And he dies so violently.
Can't remember.
He gets in the bath.
Does he do like,
And he's like, he puts the jellyfish in, and he's in there, and then like it doesn't touch him for a second, and then it gets him, and he's like, so I'm like, God.
I don't think there's like 30 other ways you could have done this, buddy, but you had to fucking do the jellyfish.
he wanted to punish himself, didn't he?
I can't remember what he did, how he killed these people or what.
Murdered them.
He murdered them. Was he a murderer?
No, I don't think so. No, he's an IRS. Look, I'll read you the synopsis. Talks amongst yourselves.
So Ellie,
Tired of Chris's... this is fucking The Pursuit of Happiness. Jesus Christ. I am so sorry.
That's okay.
Ben Thomas, an IRS agent, is guilt-ridden for his mistake that killed 7 people, including his fiancée. It doesn't tell me why.
Or how? That's what I want to know.
Okay, I'll do some digging.
Do digging.
Talk to Ellie.
I have a story that I want to tell, but I don't want to move off of this.
Los Angeles, Ben Thomas berates sales representative Ezra Turner over the phone.
remember that. Who's that?
Who is blind.
Who plays that guy?
I'm not sure.
The guy from
Woody Harrelson?
Yes. Yes.
I guessed that entirely. It does not say Woody Harrelson here.
Yeah.
His brother calls him but denies, so he... What? What? What am I saying?
So I went to the supermarket.
Oh, yeah?
I'll just tell the story to the people listening.
It is revealed that Tim, once a successful... No.
Tim's a different character. He's Ben.
No, he is Ben. But Tim, once a successful aeronautical engineer, texted while driving and collided with a van, killing all 6 occupants and his fiancée. Submerged in a bath of ice water, Tim allows himself to be stung to death by the jellyfish. So they've just changed his name, but at the start of his name is Ben.
Is Ben the IRS guy?
Ben is Ben Thomas. Ben is Ben Thomas. I'll tell you. Ben is Will Smith.
So then who the fuck is Tim?
I think they just got it wrong because there's no Tim in the cast list.
Yeah.
I think they meant Ben Thomas.
We'll look it up after.
Because he said supposedly they killed 6 people and he was texting while driving, killed 6 people, including his fiancée.
Yeah, but that was Tim.
That was Tim. Ben did nothing.
So I went to the supermarket.
You went to the supermarket.
Got out of the car.
What'd you buy?
I can't remember what I was getting. I think
Comprehensive list, please.
what was I doing that day? Bangers and mash.
I had bangers mash last night.
Had a really good bangers and mash.
So good.
So I went there and I'm walking down this footpathy thing that leads to the supermarket, and there's this bird that's clearly ran into a window or done something.
No.
Yeah, and it's like dazed and walking. And I don't know what it was. It was a blackbird. So it was like a crow or a raven, or I don't know what birds we have here.
Or
Something like that.
Craven.
And I was just wandering, and it was walking really slowly. And I walked right past it, and it was like right there. And it didn't do anything. Like, that's how dazed it was.
Oh, Bob.
And then it shit. It was just walking. It's walking and it shit out brown shit just on the ground.
No,
It
that
kept going.
bird did not live.
No, not living. And I turned around behind me, and this guy walking towards it just kicks it off the footpath.
No way.
It was the strangest thing
No way.
I've ever seen.
I thought you were going to say you kicked it, and I was ready to be upset at you, and I am so mad at this guy.
No, just turned around, and this guy's like, "Puh," and just kicks it off the
Who
footpath.
are these people?
I don't know. It was a monster. It was a monster.
Did you say
move.
something?
No, I was just like,
What did you say something?
I don't know. I was so confused.
I mean, the man kicked a bird. What is he going to do to you?
Yeah. If he kicks birds, he's
That's wild.
manslaughter.
You can't just kick birds. You can't kick anything.
I think it was like he maybe didn't realize it was fucking days. He was like,
What does
"Fuck
it
off."
matter if it
doesn't-
wasn't days?
It doesn't.
This guy's I'm going to stake out this fucking thing and wait for this bird kicker to be there. I want a full description. Not on the podcast.
It was. I yawned on the podcast.
It's a 2-for-1. It's like you and me.
Hey, it's GMat here, and don't forget, if you enjoyed that episode of the GMat podcast and you want to hear more, we also have the podcast post show over at patreon.com/the GMat podcast. The post show is a shorter episode recorded directly after the main podcast, where we wrap things up and talk about anything we didn't have time to talk about. $3 a month and cancel anytime. We are a community-supported podcast, so your support over there funds the show and makes it easier for us to keep doing what we love. If you want to support us, head over to patreon.com/the GMat podcast.